Hey everybody, and welcome back to another exciting episode of The Accidental Friends. As always, I am the sound of one hand clapping. It's Mike. Over there is Jim. Oh wait, that was terrible.
Yeah.
It played out a lot. It played out a lot better in my brain hole.
What do you?
I was gonna say, what's the sound of one hand clapping? It's your accidental friend Mike. If a tree falls in the woods and no one's around to hear it, does it make an accidental friend Jim? And which came first, the chicken or our accidental producer Lizzie? And it made a lot more sense in my brain, but then my mouth didn't.
I'm glad that
my
played
mouth
out
didn't
so well.
quite. Yeah.
Not gonna lie, the high volume you had there, the high volume that you had, was kind of jarring after my weird ASMR thing that I was doing.
Yeah, Jimmy,
a little bit.
Accidental friend Jim keeps trying to get us to break out into the ASMR market.
Man, I'm just saying, it's an untapped audience that I think would do very well with our content.
Jimmy and I are both really into ASMR.
Fucking love it.
It's great for falling asleep.
Oh, it is wonderful.
Okay, we
falling asleep,
we went over
relaxing, unwinding at the end of the day.
Mikey kind of hates it though.
I don't.
Understandably, like
I get it. It's either you love it or you hate it.
Yeah, I am definitely of the mind that it is not for everybody.
Oh,
certainly,
absolutely. But I think you're very, Mike. You're very conscious of like. It's a big pet peeve of yours when you can hear people eating, and so I think that plays into
any weird sounds or
if
fucking
you
with Mike.
It's not all sounds, like all weird little sounds, but like specifically food noises.
Yeah.
If I can hear you chewing, I am thinking about every single way I can murder you in my brain with the objects immediately around you.
Which is probably the food.
Probably the food.
Yeah.
Ooh, see, you were right to go this way.
I was.
I believed in you. You didn't believe in yourself.
Fucking vile.
Murder by breadstick.
Is that the one-man show you're writing, Liz?
I was going to say Murder by Breadstick is our new concept album coming out next fall.
Can we take a look? Like, the clay gargoyles are neat, but who's this guy?
I'm actually a huge fan of the clay gargoyle sprite there. That's actually a really nice sprite work.
The clay gargoyle is cool, but I like this golem. He looks like he would be our friend.
He does.
I don't want to kill him.
I know, I don't
but
either.
I'm gonna.
His green eyes are kind.
They
are kind. I want you to start like making Yvonne a weird murder hobo in your head canon.
Wait. What? A murder hobo?
Yeah.
Elaborate on this concept.
Are you unfamiliar with the D&D term murder hobos?
Maybe?
Murder hobos are a problem in the D&D world because so many parties in D&D can just become, we're going to go and kill everything and loot everything and take all the things, and they never have a home.
Yeah.
And they just become murder hobos where they go around killing everything.
Just killing everything.
Okay.
And there's no real consequences for them.
Okay. Right. I'm very much familiar with parties that devolve into that. I just don't think I've heard the term.
Didn't know the term,
Yeah. Okay, we got to start.
A wonderful term. I actually really enjoy the words murder hobo together.
Yeah, same. It's a good combination.
Do you see how low on health Garrett is? I think maybe our Dijin feng shui is just not where it should be yet.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think we might die in these caves before we reach the
We can change
draft.
them back.
Yeah.
I really like Mike being a...
Oh, no, I like Mike being a ninja too, but we need the other ones.
Hear me out.
Go on.
And we should make sure that we turn him back to a ninja before we go into the arena.
Oh, sure, we can...
Because I thought we were going to be going into the arena much sooner, which is why I was like, nah, don't change it.
Right.
But... it's a solo thing, if I remember correctly, when you go into the arena.
It might be.
And I think that he is much more powerful as a
ninja.
As a ninja.
Yeah.
Then
I think that's fair.
Yeah. That was my whole thing.
No.
But yeah, if we're just doing random stuff, not a big deal to switch them around and be like, okay, let's keep everybody single.
Yeah, and we should
classed.
also try to get that assassin's blade.
Yes,
absolutely.
And some of the other Lucky Coin stuff before we
will
do
do that between episodes whenever we're done with the cave.
Yeah. Mike doesn't have a lot. Mia doesn't have a lot either. That was 80 to everybody, and then we could probably get away.
Everybody should be good at this point except for Garrett, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Garrett just has a lot more HP now.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
And then we should have some items also.
We do. We
that
have
can help us out if we get into a bind.
Lizzie, you know the first rule of RPG. You
don't
never
use your items.
Never use the items.
Because
Plus,
you might need them at some point.
Right. and that time is never now.
The time is never now. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, delude.
It wraps people in delusion.
Delusion. Being wrapped in delusion kind of sounds kind of cozy.
It does.
Is that just me?
It
I'm
does.
just like wrapped in delusion.
No, it does a little bit. You're often you're in a little fantasy world.
Yeah.
It's starting to get hot outside.
Yeah.
And it makes me miss winter.
I know.
Like real proper
same
Midwest winter.
I was just thinking about this afternoon when we were out running errands and stuff. Like,
guys, we
the
mastered
Lord's Revive.
The Lord's Revive. That's fantastic. We don't have to rely on a Dijin anymore to pick people up off the ground.
Finally.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
About goddamn time.
Can you check that real quick? I want to see how much it costs.
Yeah.
Not Dijin.
Details.
Hey, yeah. And then
you got to press it again.
Synergy.
There we go.
Revive is 15.
15.
Oof.
Can be used in towns, dungeons, battles. That
Which means
we,
it can't be used on the overmap.
You think?
Why would it specify?
Fair.
It can be used everywhere.
Right.
Except for that. Except
Fair.
for the homeland.
That's fair. That's a rock.
Yeah.
We can't go that way. But I think that's where we came from.
No, that's where we're going.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I hit flee, but because I didn't want to.
Blocked off.
I didn't want to kill the golem. He's just so friendly.
What were you gonna say, Mike? You were gonna say something about revive and being able to use it and bring people up.
Oh, we don't need to spend 200 gold every time someone dies now.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic.
We just have to spend 150 to go and sleep after we use revive.
It won't be 150 to sleep.
I thought it was getting up there. I thought it was getting pricey.
Inns are still in the 50s to 60s.
Oh, that's not that
I
bad.
think we haven't been to an inn in a while.
You're not wrong.
We have not.
We should do that.
We should do that.
And
I keep freaking out.
Yes.
Because my computer's doing the recording, so that, like everybody at home kind of knows where I'm coming from.
Sure.
And the game is in front of the audio, like my audio, and every now and then I'll see dead air before the window that has the game on it and dead air after the window that has the game on it, and I'm like, oh shit,
my audio's not recording. Yeah.
And then I freak out for a second and I get real quiet and paranoid because I don't want to tell Mike that things are fucked up.
That we have to scrap everything we've done.
And then it always ends up being okay, but like, that little bit of panic.
Yeah, it's always such a disappointing feeling when things go wrong and we lose.
Ooh, a log puzzle.
Lose audio.
We're gonna be here for 2 episodes.
Yay.
Oh, who are these little dudes?
Worms.
It's worms.
Worm 1 and Worm 2.
Okay, while I kill these worms, have you guys ever played the game Worms?
Yeah.
Lizzie, have you?
I don't think so.
Oh
Tell
my
us
god.
about
It sounds
while I drink
familiar.
my coffee.
Oh my god. That's got to be our next accidental adventure. Is the 3 of us playing three team Worm?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Worms Armageddon.
That's fine.
Fucking
That's what you want to do.
love that game. Tornado.
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 It's Tornado because it's named after the taquitos from Speedway.
Lizzie, are you familiar with the concept of worms?
It sounds really familiar, but I'm drawing a blank right now.
Fuck, I don't even, to be honest, I don't remember the game. I just know I played it.
Oh, okay. I love this game. Pretty big part of my childhood, which I know I say a lot, but you gotta trust me. Lots of games were big parts of my childhood.
Mike was actually a child for about 17 years longer than everybody else was.
That's true.
So many things were big parts of his childhood that wouldn't necessarily be for other people.
Let's be honest. If you meet me right now, I'm still a child.
You're not wrong. Do you know what you got to do here?
I assume I have to freeze that.
Yeah, freeze that boy.
And anyway, so worms, everybody gets a team of worms, and you can name the worms whatever you want. You can be like, here's Sean Wormery. I don't know.
Good bit. That was a good joke.
Thank you. I appreciate your input. What am I? Oh, did I shoot myself in the foot?
Maybe.
What?
Oh, no.
Does this one go?
Can you go behind that one? Yeah.
Oh, you can go behind this one. Okay, that changes everything.
Yeah.
Okay, that does change everything, actually.
Can you go behind that again?
I'm now...
Are you stuck?
Stuck. I gotta do this. Order of operations, everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get a team of worms, and everybody gets dropped onto a map, and every worm has like, there's a turn order, and everybody's in teams, and every worm starts with 100 health. Do we think we're gonna have to fight this guy? Probably.
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Turn off all your gin while you tell the story about worms.
Yeah.
So everybody starts with
worms.
With all these worms, and let's see here. Man,
I was gonna say, can you not tell the story and turn off all your gin at the same time?
So everybody has worms, and they all start with 100 health, and everybody has the same amount. Like, worms can have different names, but they're all worth the same amount. You know what I mean? Like, the first, like, last man standing with worms on their team, you know, is what.
Do they attack each other?
Of the game. They do attack each other. So
can you make the soil better? Is that a thing you can do in the game?
You can dig, you get blowtorches, you can call in airstrikes, napalm, baseball bats, proximity mines, like weird jump ropes. You can be a kamikaze.
He's real excited. You guys can't see the sparkle in his eye.
Worms.
But he's very, very excited about this game.
And I'm honestly a little disappointed that I didn't think of it, because so we can set up one computer and say, let's play worms, and you can do local co-op and just pass like a keyboard or a controller around.
Okay.
So like, why have we not done that yet?
I mean,
yeah,
let's make it happen.
Yeah.
I
was gonna say. I was gonna say worms were also a big part of my childhood in a very different way.
Did you eat them?
Yeah. Did
you the weird
no,
kid that ate worms on the playground?
No, I didn't eat the worms, but I loved earthworms as a kid, and I had a big aquarium tank just filled with dirt and worms.
That's oddly not surprising. I don't know why, but I'm like, yeah, that seems right. That seems normal for Lizzie.
I loved them. They were so cool.
Did you ever? Oh, hey, we fell the gin.
Can we do that in our apartment?
Just have an aquarium full
of worms?
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
Let's. I'm all about having an aquarium of an odd type of animal.
They're all squirmy and fun, though.
I would be all right with an ant farm.
Man, but what if they get out?
I was gonna say worms would be way better than an ant farm. Like, if it were to break, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
No, like, I hear you. Like, trust me on this. I understand. I don't want ants. Like, man, you know me. Fucking hate ants.
Do you want ants? Because that's how you
get
ants.
That's how you get ants. Yes. Okay, push that there. So.
Boom.
So.
Well done on that puzzle.
Yeah.
You did that one real good.
Oh, and we're back to darkness. So, ants at least do something interesting. Like, there is a merit to having them and be like, look at their tunnel, and if we ever get bored with them, we can pour molten.
What is that?
What is what?
Do you see the brick pattern?
Yeah.
Can you go down there?
No.
I feel like that's a thing. That's a weird little piece of.
I feel it's just dungeon texture.
But like,
what
I haven't seen that
Dreadhounds.
The Dreadhound
obviously
is awesome.
Oh, what weird aquarium-based pet should we get? I would say we should do a terrarium with like plants and things, but Mike would kill it very quickly.
Man, if you want to take point on making sure that they don't die, I would do my part to help out once every 6 months.
yeah, exactly.
Holy shit.
We should heal.
We could make a sealed.
We gonna die.
Oh, we should keep a seal in an aquarium here.
We could make a sealed terrarium thing, and literally you just get dirt and some moss maybe, and put it in there, and shit will just grow.
Yeah.
Have you seen the really cool sealed terrariums that people make with light bulbs?
No.
Yeah.
Like, you take the vanity light bulbs, the really bulbous ones. They're super cool.
Yeah.
I really like plants. Like,
I like plants too. I just can't keep them alive, and all I can think about right now is that.
See, it's not just me.
All I can think about
you
is
guys
that
do well together.
Is that adorable cactus that we saw at Whole Foods today that I didn't buy, and I'm kicking myself that I didn't buy it.
It was only $7. It was the last one of its kind.
Cute.
It was fair trade organic cactus from Whole Foods. It was adorable. It was like your typical cactus. I don't know the different types of cacti off the top of my head.
Which is surprising for somebody that loves cactus as much as you do.
I do love cacti. But it was your typical cacti, and it had like just made a bunch of new little buds, so they had the really tiny, they looked flexible, we didn't touch them, but the little really fuzzy little fine needles, they were adorable.
It was really cute.
Adorable. Nope, can't go that way.
Good job, buddy.
Not like that.
Stop trying to make that a thing.
That's a thing.
It's not a thing.
Guys, Accidental Friend Army, you guys are an army now. You've been drafted.
Conscripted, really.
Yeah.
We are pressing you into service.
Nope, can't go that way. Not like
Not
that.
like that.
No draft Dodgers either. We don't.
I hate the Dodgers.
Thank you.
Are they play a sport, right?
Yeah, that's a
Yes.
baseball team.
Baseball. Ooh,
Yeah.
baseball.
They play one of the sports balls.
I am not a fan of the Dodgers. We are a Cubs household.
What I don't even know what city they
LA.
hail from. Where?
Los Angeles.
LA?
Yeah.
LA Dodgers?
Yeah.
What's the logic behind that?
Uh,
Jimmy, because you're the most sports person here, explain to me why every team has its respective mascot.
Dodgers.
Explain.
Dodgers came from somewhere. I can't remember where, but I don't think they started in LA. I think they were moved to LA as the Dodgers.
How do I get that chest?
It's kind of like the
We might have to come around
the
from
Utah
a different
Jazz.
way. The Utah
The Utah
Jazz.
Jazz?
Yeah, it's a basketball team.
It's a dumb name.
That is a dumb
It was
name.
originally the New Orleans Jazz,
Oh,
which makes sense.
that makes
More
more
sense.
sense.
Or the St. Louis Jazz, one of the two.
Which
slightly
I
less
think it was
sense.
I think it was New Orleans. And they were moved, kept the name.
yeah.
The same thing with the Lakers. LA Lakers, it's a basketball team.
Yeah.
Came from Minnesota, which is there's like
That makes
1,000
sense.
lakes.
Yeah.
Makes
Yeah.
perfect sense. And now they're in LA, and it's like, well, it doesn't make any sense. But okay, sure. But yeah, we are not a Dodgers family. We do not like the Dodgers.
Okay.
Why not? Did they beat the Cubs a bunch, and that's why we're angry?
No, man, I am not a Dodgers fan. I don't care for the team. I don't care for a lot that goes on with them.
Yeah.
Sure.
That is just
That's pretty much it.
sports allegiances don't make a lot of sense, and the sports prejudices make even less sense.
Yeah.
Sports really don't make a lot of sense. Like, I've always found a lot of great, funny truth in that old Seinfeld bit where you're rooting for clothes. Because, a player can get traded to another team, and you're like, boo, he's wearing the other clothes. I want my clothes to win.
You're not wrong.
And,
Good job, buddy.
and so
you got there.
I find a lot of truth in that.
Ooh,
Oh,
a
we
cookie.
got a cookie.
Ness took it.
So we got a cookie.
Cookies are the permastat bonus.
Yes, no, yeah. I forget which stat, though.
Special defense
Something
is
like
maybe
that.
a thing. I don't remember.
So you're rooting for clothes, and then there's a lot of people. I've met a lot of people who are like, oh, I'm a big, I don't know, name literally any sports team.
Cubs.
But that makes sense for this.
Well, what do you like?
Lizzie, name any sports team that's not Chicago-based.
Seattle Mariners.
Seattle
Yes.
Mariners. So I've met a lot of people who are like, I'm a Seattle Mariners fan, and it's like, oh, are you from Seattle? And they're like, no. And I'm like, did you used to did you spend a majority? And they're like, no, I woke up one day and decided that's my team.
Yeah, that is kind of
Which is
a pet peeve of mine.
So weird.
Because I am a fan of Washington D.C. sports teams because that's where I grew up. That's what we grew up watching.
Yeah.
And we're clearly from Chicago.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Right.
I am more okay with people that are like, I woke up one day and chose this team, than people that are like, nah, this team's real good, so I'm rooting for them.
Yeah.
No.
Fuck you.
They're
Especially being a
bandwagon
Cubs fan
fans.
for 2.5 decades. Like, I've been in the shit.
Right.
I earned that win.
Right.
You know, as a fan.
Nah, definitely.
These people that are like, I'm a Patriots fan and have never gone to New England.
I was
Fuck
about
you.
to say, I've never met a Patriots fan. I don't think they exist. Even Patriots fans are like, all right, let somebody else drink the chowder. And on that note, guys, thanks for watching The Accidental
Just
Friends.
nonsense.
We really appreciate it. We hope you're having fun. We're down in the deep dark cave, and we're going to continue our descent into madness on the next episode. So definitely stay tuned. Same accidental channel, same accidental time. As always, I've been your accidental friend, Mike.
And I've been your accidental friend, Jim.
And with us in the studio is our executive producer, Lizzie.
Lizzie.
Lizzie. Bye-bye.
Bye.